Okay, what is an autistic burnout?
So for people who are autistic, you really are so overstimulated and
Mm,
exhausted by everything that you've had to do to function in this world. And you're at a point where you can't just snap back. So for people who think that burnout is a lack of engagement and you just need to be more engaged in your job, you can't do that here. People might need extended rest. They might need care. They might need to change their world. For me, I have to set up a lot of systems that people never see that help me. How do I not forget that I need to do something because my brain isn't even listening to the signals of the world? It's just too overstimulated. But that gets perceived as you're not listening. You don't care. You don't respect my time. And we're trying as hard as we can. But we have very sensitive nervous systems and they are burned out. So the way that we move through the world has to be, for me personally, more gently and more slowly. And far fewer things have to matter to me. And that doesn't mean that I tune out the world. It means that I have to put the world into perspective. I
mhm.
understand what's going on. What do I need to do today? What is the balance between me contributing to the collective and me stabilizing my own foundation? Because I can only sustainably show up for others if I'm showing up for myself.
Did you figure out that by yourself, or did you get help from therapy
Oh,
and
yes, for sure.
short
For
time,
me, it's therapy, it's medication. It
medication?
was years that led to us finally doing genetic testing and realizing that a lot of medications don't work effectively with me. So it really was a long-term approach. For me, fortunately, I have a job that allows me to organize my work in a way that works for me. That's a
Mhm,
huge driver of burnout. Not having autonomy, flexibility, a sense of control, having a manageable workload. Those are not individually determined things. And
mhm,
so for a lot of people, the answer is I need to find something that is more accommodating to my needs so I can be successful. So when I tell people about addressing needs in the workplace now, I say stop addressing everything in silos. Think about the holistic needs of the individual instead of expecting them to cut themselves into parcels and say, well, I need help with this over here and help with that over there. And remember that there is no normal. There is no, the thing that's driving us all, up a wall is that we're all trying to strive to some standard that doesn't actually exist,
mm.
because we are living in a society where we can see very clearly you can have it all and be miserable.
That's true.
And we don't feel safety in quote unquote enough, right? And
Mhm.
so if I'm doing something new, why am I doing this? Is it that I'm interested in it? Do I actually have the capacity to do it? What do I need to do? And my brain does not do well with that. You know,
Yeah.
the Eisenhower matrix? My brain doesn't understand important versus urgent.
I don't know about that matrix, but I understand.
Thank you for saying that. So you're you to separate your life into like important, not important, urgent, not urgent. And I'm like, what do you mean? If it is urgent, it is important. And that's how I end up ignoring things that are very important because my brain is really driven by what's urgent. So I
Mm.
have to create urgency for myself and say, okay, well, you have to get up and take a shower because you've got to be on camera.
Oh,
It's important. It needs to be urgent.
yes.
But without driving myself, too hard because that would be the hustle. So
Yeah.
to think about this holistically, finding out what is the hustle in my life, what parts can I let go of, and what practices help to nurture flow. So that
Yeah.
even if I'm dealing with a difficult reality that I can't let go of, how can I care for myself within it? And then how can we care for each other as a collective?
I've opened a few spots for a new one-on-one program called the Inner Oasis, where we work together on moving from burnout, insomnia, constant fatigue, to getting more energy during the day and enjoying life more by using a unique blend of sound healing and Reiki. So if this is something you want support with, you can book a call at www.inneroasis.org or use the link in the description.